Oh, how's everyone doing? We're on TikTok, we're on uh, YouTube, and we're also on Twitch. I know TikTok you don't get the full experience, but this is also kind of on purpose, so that way you guys can like come over here, you guys can see everything that's being written. If you guys were on these streams before, you would see it, but you know, all that jazz. But we are for sure finishing this restaurant's recipes tonight. No, I'm a righty. It's just the way that the camera kind of mirrors everything. So like, if you were like, if you go to like the Twitch, you'll see it because my Twitch camera is actually right here, and so like, you know, kind of go from there. And then you can also like everything I'm writing on here is projected onto the screen, so you can see everything from there. So it's pretty neat, pretty neat. There aren't going to be any more Brawl streams. Not anymore. At least not in the foreseeable future on this, and definitely not on this channel anymore. No, nothing happened. So the reason why I'm not doing like the Brawl Stars stuff anymore is because I'm trying to double down on the food stuff that I really want to do. And I've said this for a long time when it comes to Brawl Stars. It's just now like I'm trying to get away from it. I still play the game. I just don't want to stream it anymore. It's just like I got like too known for Brawl Stars, and that's not what I want to try to do. That was never the intention. It just kind of like happened, right? And I wanted to, and it's fun. I still love playing it. I plan on streaming it sometime. I'm never going to stream it on this channel though. There's a lot of things I'm trying to build ambition wise and everything that I want to like really focus on. Like, we're in an environment right now, at least in the States. I don't know how it looks like for the rest of the world. I honestly don't, but foods, and it's extremely expensive, and I have the tools or the knowledge to show people like, hey, look, you can make some healthy food for cheap and for not a lot of time. And if you guys have attended my cooking streams, you guys would know like there's more to it than just that, right? So it's like I'm trying to make sure like we can do the do while doing it. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Armani. Thank you. So I want to make sure like if you guys are like in it, like I want you guys to be like, hey, so that's why like you won't be able to see a lot of the stuff on the TikTok side of things, but look on the Twitch side of things, or go even look at my link tree, and then, you know, go from there. So I'm doing the doing what I can and all that jazz. So yeah. But feel free to like ask me like food questions and all that stuff too. Like, I'm all for it. no. I personally don't like the lined layout on here. It's just it's too big, I feel. I'm sure it might be like it might look more clean, but I like kind of like that organic look when I do the thing. Also, thank you guys for all the likes and everything, like grabbing attention to this. It's all appreciated. Someone just launched a rocket outside, it sounds like. Launched a rocket or they just died. Oh, is it? Oh yeah, no, like the Twitch is much nicer than the TikTok. So much nicer than the TikTok. And the thing is, like, I'm still evolving how this looks, so I want to make it like look more, you know, just out there. So like, I don't have my like RGB lights on. I don't have my plant lights on right now. The plants don't need the lights on, which are right there. So, you know, I'm still like making everything work a little bit. That is aside the point, but yeah, you know, and then you can see like what I'm writing right there. So yeah. And the thing is, like, TikTok, it's weird. Like, the algorithm does not it supports it, but it doesn't favor like PC use at all. So I was doing like multi-streaming and all this stuff, and now I can't multi-stream at all. It's so weird, like the way it works. They're very like elitist to themselves, and I can kind of understand it because their algorithm is like unlike anything else. And I think like, oh, if one data leak happens, then that will fuck everything up. But like, other tech giants are already kind of like catching on to it, right? Yeah. Okay, no, that's a good point. Yeah. I mean, that also explains like why the moment I say that word is I get like I get throttled, because I can tell by the viewers, because I have it's showing that I have 1 viewer on TikTok. It was saying 0. I have 300 likes. But granted, like on you guys on TikTok, you guys can't see very much that's happening right here. But if you are on the Twitch or, you know, all that stuff, you can see a bit more, right? So, oh yeah, no, TikTok is very, very, very strict with what they do, right? So, 'tis what it is. What can you do? You obey by the gods. Speaking of gods, this is a goddess dressing. A banana goddess dressing. The banana goddess. Banana. Just say the purple app? Yeah, the purple app's a good idea. I should put my hair up, by the way. I know it's late, but fuck it. But fuck it. I don't have a hair tie on me. Ugh. Whatever. 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 All right. Two more recipes from this restaurant, guys. All right, so yeah, we do. Anyways, thank you everyone who's watching. Thank you so much for the gifts. I didn't even see that. I'm sorry. Yeah, I remember, Ethan. Yeah, I remember. Thank you so much for that. Oh man, the ice cream stream was like the first food stream that I've done on TikTok, I think. Well, the first Brawl Stars food stream, at least, right? So that was like its whole entity. Am I making recipes for restaurants? So I'm not. So currently, I'm not.
Sorry, but I need more information
I'm not talking to you. So I'm making recipes. So these are all recipes. Some of them that I've done, and some of them are from the chef or from the restaurant, like master recipes and everything. So these last two recipes, like the last bit of recipes, are like just carrying over stuff from fairly recent projects. Some of them are. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, thank you for the follow. No, I remember. Yeah, I remember you sent the gifts. I remember so called. So these recipes are actually from one of the restaurants that I just left. And then the recipes that I'll be working on next are recipes that I am also like retranslating for the restaurant I'm at right now. And also some recipes that I have written for this restaurant, right? So we're just trying to get through that whole process, go from there. Also, Miguel, how are you doing? You know, we do the do. So the restaurant that I'm at right now is all bougie French food. But what I'm doing now is I'm going to be putting my Japanese flair into it slowly but surely. And the first step was the steak tartare that I'm putting on. My Japanese flair into it slowly but surely. And the first step was the steak tartare that I'm putting on. And that is, they said it's the best tartare they've ever said, which is a very, very big fucking compliment. Like, once I got in, I was like, I don't even need to tweak it. I'm confident. And they were all about it. So, all about it. Oh, no. You're awesome, Miguel, times 3. You are. You can tell, like, some of these like, it's weird because every chef has like a certain way on how they write recipes. Either they literally take the way that someone else taught them, or they do it in a way where they find it more efficient and teach other people to make it more efficient. So like some of these recipes I was like translating as I was writing them. It's weird. Alright. Alright, banana goddess, the Bernays. The Bernays is the last one. This is like a very basic Bernays, but we did it in an ISI, which works fine. But if you guys don't know what an ISI is, it's like a whipped cream canister, essentially. You can put carbonation or nitrous in there, which will make it like fluffy. So this is Bernays. Bernays. And this is the base for it. I was actually thinking about doing this. You're gonna raid me one day. I don't know how I feel about getting raided by like 5 billion people. Like I might break. I might like crush under the pressure, you know. I just might. How you doing, Ruforn? How you doing? All right, last recipe for Bottle and Bull, everyone. Also, if you guys have seen my kitchen streams, like not like the cooking streams, the kitchen streams at the restaurant, if you guys have seen those streams, Bottle and Bull, the recipes I'm writing from are from that restaurant, right? I'm not there anymore. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing those kinds of streams. If I do them, they're going to be super sporadic, right? So don't expect them anymore. And the reason why is because, like, it might be a little bit different now because the kitchen I'm at now is a bit more closed, a lot less eyes on the guests. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Alright. I was close, Future, you know. Hey, to be fair, it's still way more than me, right? Still way more. Still way more. So what brought you, I mean, obviously you were on the TikTok, right? So what enticed you to stay, right? Oh, thank you. No. Oh, you heart me, Bianca. Thank you for following on the new page, by the way, on the Instagram. Thank you for sticking around. Bianca follows me, everyone, on like every platform that I'm on. Like, she's A+. Yeah, I know. I know you do, boo. I know you do, boo. No, I love your content. Also, like, if you don't follow her on TikTok, guys, at least TikTok. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. If you don't follow Bianca on TikTok and everything, you should. She does like a lot of like very positive affirmations every morning. Like, every day she'll say like good morning. She'll tell you how her day's going so far or whatnot. But she's always stupid positive on what she does. Always. So if you guys are on TikTok, follow her. If you're not on TikTok, you know, Twitch, follow her. Diabla Blanca, it's hard. Every I is a 1. So think of it like that. So, no, of course, it's the truth. You are positive. You're stupid positive, right? You know, and that's what we need, is like, in a world where everyone deals in absolutes, you can't deal absolutely. The thing is, I didn't even finish this recipe. This wasn't even a recipe that's mine. I'm just gonna do it from here, but so I understand it, like the process of it. You know what? I might as well do it, right? So I'll show you guys right now. So right now, where it's currently at, is this is all I have written down. So what is a béarnaise? A béarnaise is a sauce, right? And so what we want to do, there's no butter here though, and there needs to be butter. With this much liquid, usually you want to reduce the liquid by like half, and then you melt the butter. Much like a beurre blanc, if that makes sense. but there's nothing but vinegar and wine instead of like just wine or a random stock. So we do need to add that. Even the rough days, exactly. The rough days are like the most important days to be positive, right? I like Twitch way better than TikTok too, Ruben. I really do. You know, it isn't your actual streaming account though, Future. That's smart of you. It's like, this is how you like reach out to your, you know, the people that you want to support and everything though, right? Is like you go from there, you see all that, you be like, hey, you know what? I like this person, and then you can do the surprise raids and shit, and then be like, who the fuck is surprising me with all these people? And then, you know, it's like, oh, surprise, it's me. Heyo. That's actually good though. It's actually good. You know, thank you so much for the likes, everyone. It really means a lot. So when we go to the Béarnaise, let's go back to it. We want to add, for me, I like to add equal parts butter to finished liquid, right? So we do want to reduce the liquid. It doesn't have to be by half. It can be however raw you want it to be. But when you get rid of liquor, the best way I think of it like this. When you're doing wine, you're going to get rid of it by a quarter. So if you have a cup, it's going to end up being 3/4. What the fuck is that? Okay, I got applauses or something. I believe in you. Thank you so much, Future. And thank you so much for the rose, Bianca. But, so, if it's wine, you're going to do it by 3/4. So if you have a cup, it's going to be 3/4 of a cup. 75% of the cup when the alcohol's reduced. If it's liquor, it's going to be half of it, right? It could be even further than that depending on how aggressive the liquor is. So like if it's 100 proof, it's going to go even further. If it's 80 proof, it's half, right? It's always going to be half. That's your safe bet. You can burn off a little bit more, but it's really not worth it at that point because during the process shit evaporates. Alcohol will naturally evaporate a lot faster than water or any of that shit, right? So with something like this, I would, and vinegar, like you can cook down vinegar, but it gets more intense and it's hard to explain, but vinegar will be vinegar. So with that math, what do we do? I am going to do a rough 3 cups, a rough 3, right? So we're gonna do 3C butt. So that sounds like a ton of butter, but like we are also doing a ton of. Oh, you stream in NBA. Nice. Fucking, I don't like. I know like sports streamers get like a ton, but they only get a ton if you are just kicking ass, much like first-person shooter streamers, right? Or unless you have the personality, like Tyler One. I fucking love Tyler One. So, oh, thank you so much for the new name. W. Thank you, Zoro. Also, Zoro, long time no see. How you doing, Tommy? How you doing? So, the rough estimate is the butter. So, do we want to add the butter right off the bat? So, this is how I'm gonna write the recipe, right? It has been a minute. It has. So, the new name is really just like doubling down on the food stuff, not so much. No more Brawl Stars on it. It's what I'm doing, right? And there's nothing wrong with streaming video games. It's just like it's taking away time from what I want to try to do. Is what it is, right? Like I want to do food stuff. I want to teach people how to feed the world, right? Because you can't have world peace on empty stomachs and human misery, right? And that's always been the goal of these cooking streams, but I'm still gonna be a fucking degenerate and like, you know, talk shit and everything the entire time. I don't care about that, right? So, but that message is still there for the people who are like, oh, well, this person's too PC. No, fuck that shit, right? Anyways, how I'm gonna cook this, right, is we're gonna take the shallots. It's weird that he put lemon juice into this. Like, I understand it, but it's still weird because it's acid. Hey, thank you so much, Future, for following me on Twitch. Means a lot. I look forward to seeing you again in the next stream. Maybe tomorrow, if you're online. Thank you so much for coming in. Kisses! So, I'm going to do one sweat shallots until translucent. Oh no, actually no, I understand now. I understand what he was trying to do. So we're actually gonna do this. Add all ingredients. But butter. Bring to simmer. Kill heat. Number 2, in Vitamix. Blend, mix, and mount with butter until smooth. Three, strain, and fine stuff. 4, heat before use. Clean and ISI 2 charges. If you guys are wondering what that means, it's like, so ISIs have like a canister that you put things in. And then they have these little tiny nitrous chargers, you know, like nitrous to get high. Same thing, but they're tiny. They're whippets, essentially, and you put them in there, charge it twice, bam, there you go. Those are 2 charges. So that's how you do the do for that, right? Keep warm. All right, we finished this restaurant. That's the last recipe I have. There are more recipes there. I am just like purposely trying to get away from that whole thing. So like, this book is not retired, but yeah, if you guys have seen this on the stream, but we're done with it. Not just this stream, but you know, some of the restaurant streams. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. Pretty cool, guys. Pretty cool. You know. How many recipes do I have on here? So I have, just for this restaurant, in the last year, 78 recipes. 78. Right? That's a pretty decent amount. It's a pretty decent amount of recipes. You know, in 1 year's worth, just trying to like accumulate. And the thing is, like, these aren't all the recipes that are there. They're really not. There's stuff that's just like stuck in here. But I'm okay with just like what it is right now, right? So we did the do. Now, with that said though, oh, that's a chopstick. In here we go into the next project. So I bought this book specifically for this restaurant and put a sticker over it for the next restaurant. So guys, the new restaurant that I am at is called Feast. Feast in Kirkland, and they're actually owned by the same owner. Completely different vibe, completely different restaurant, not the same thing. You can say that they're sister restaurants, but they are and they're not. Like, they're sisters in the sense that they are owned by the same person, and they're literally not even a block away from each other. You know, it's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. So the previous restaurant, Bottle and Bowl, it was a Hemingway-inspired restaurant. Feast is a fancy French restaurant, brasserie. So we do some bougie shit over there, and I am putting on a lot of stuff that's going to be much more accommodating for the client, right? So I'm putting on like literally a French ham sandwich, which is technically the second best selling sandwich in the world, behind the burger. The burger is the number one best selling sandwich in the world. But what I'm doing is something called a yambone burger, except it's not going to be called a yambone burger. Essentially, it's a ham sandwich with some brie, toasted with a lot of butter. But I'm putting in my own shit, right? Oh yeah, you'll see some stuff. Tomorrow you'll see some pictures from the new menu, and there's a lot of cool stuff. The number one thing that is like my new flair that's everyone has been enamored for, which is my first try, is the steak tartare. I mean, a tartare's it's boring, right? But like it's how you execute it, which makes it, great. I'm gonna go bio really fast. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Bye. All right, so again, everyone on TikTok, if you guys aren't watching me, I'm on Twitch. So you can see everything that I'm writing on here on Twitch. It's all live, everything. I have it set up so it's on the screen. Plus, camera quality is way fucking better. And for some reason, so I can't put on overlays because I'm recording you guys on my iPad, and it just doesn't fucking work out, right? But I don't get me wrong, like the fact you guys are still here, whatever's easier for you guys to have a conversation, just chill out. I'm all for it, So do the do. I'm all for it. A-okay. But we get to start on Feast. Oh, I actually put the fucking bacon jam on here. I didn't even realize I did that. All right, so it's fine. But we get to work on the minge-net. I feel like I should do a different color than red. Bottom bull, like, why did I do red for bottom bull? So, like, bottom bull should have been more brown than red. But I think I'm going to do blue for Feast because Feast is actually, like, there's a lot of blue. So, alright, go back, template library. And then we'll do the Feast mignonette, which is a stupid, simple mignonette. If you guys don't know what a mignonette is an accoutrement, or a little tiny side that you would serve with oysters, right? It's very acidic, very sweet. It's usually meant to accommodate. Oh, God damn it! I swear I pressed blink. It's meant to like complement the oyster without it being so fishy, if you can say. But the thing is, if an oyster is too fishy, then it's not a good oyster. But people are fucking weird. People are weird, especially in the States. States are very, very odd about that. Mignonnet? Yeah, no more Brawl Stars. Mignonnet? Yeah, no more Brawl Stars. I know, Jor. I know. But you know what? I'll teach you a life skill in that wake. I will teach you how to be self-sustaining if you're all for it, right? If you're for it, if you're not, I thank you for the ride. That's all I got to say. Thank you for the ride. So, mignonettes are it's funny. It's like you need a recipe but you don't, right? Cuz it's literally acid and whatever else you want to put into it. So there's no recipe into it. Well, the recipe is like fine. Okay, I guess I'm fucking contradicting myself by saying that. Everything is a fucking recipe. Everything is. Where are we listening to? I know we're listening to Donkey Kong Country still, but oh, it's the ice theme. I want to listen to something else. I want to listen to this. There we go. So what I mean by that is like what you put into this bowl is going to be the recipe, but there's no cooking involved. There's no steps involved. There's no process and like steps. You literally chop everything up, put it in a bowl, whatever, mix the fuck out of it, and then you put it away until you're ready to use it. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we do. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Guys, what is your favorite video game music? Video game soundtrack? I'm curious. So it's funny because I did Zelda back, Ocarina of Time yesterday, and it felt like listening to fucking Silent Hill the entire time, right? That's what it literally was like, nonstop Silent Hill feeling vibes, and it's like you got the random like, and so every little sound effect was also like part of it. So you get like the. And then it'll wait for a few seconds, go to the next track, and I was just like, oh, it just felt the flow. Whoever conducted it, at least the flow didn't work. Whereas like whoever did the Final Fantasy soundtrack, they loop the song twice and then they fade it out and bring it in. Just like those little things, right? Those little tiny things, they go a long way. All right, so we go next. We go into. So the smoked onion aioli is one of the best aiolis I've ever had, and it is not my recipe, but I do have a thing for it. One of the best things I've ever put in my mouth. It's really fucking tasty. It really is, guys. And this might be the last recipe that I write down on here because it is a complicated, hard one. It is not very hard. Super Mario Bros. Hey, thank you so much for coming in, Bianca. Oh, feel free to DM me whenever you want to. It means a lot. Thank you. Thank you. It does sound unsettling. It really does. Alright, so we're going to do the smoked onion aioli. I think. Actually, I am not going to. Because, like, I gotta translate it is the problem. Blech. So right now, I'm transferring recipes and everything, but I'm probably going to call it a night on that. So I don't need to transfer recipes. I'm doing this for myself because I want to work on my handwriting, and also I'd like to have something on a digital format, right? And then also, everyone who is part of my Patreon is going to have complete free access, or not free access because they're part of the Patreon, but they're going to have access to everything that I write. So, you know, that's the whole thing too. It'll be pretty neat, pretty neat. Hi, but no, I do recipes. I do cooking streams. Check out my page if you haven't, of course. But guys, oh, thank you so much for the rose. You give me a kiss for the rose all the day. Oh, the more I see of you, the more I do this. So, you know. Oh, it's corn, and it's all food related. You make me hard, you make me hard. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Donkey Chain. It means a lot. It really does. It's funny because it's like I'm getting a lot more engagement from you guys when you guys are on here opposed to when I had you guys on the TikTok studio. It's almost like the TikTok studio shoots itself in the fucking foot, right? Oh, we created this exclusive fucking profile for you guys to stream on, but you're always going to get better engagement from the device itself. It's pretty nuts. Pretty nuts how it works. So, but guys, I have to do adult bullshit tomorrow morning, you know, and the new menu launches tomorrow morning, or tomorrow it launches, so we got a lot of stuff to do, all that jazz. Guys, thank you so much for coming in, giving me the gifts, hanging out, having a conversation. Like, I can fuck off all with the gifts. I love talking when it comes to food or anything like that. That's where, like, I really, that's the whole reason why I'm doing this. Whole reason why I'm doing this, everyone. So, if you guys just want to know, like, anything about food, feel free to DM me. My DMs are always going to be open until I become, like, ultra famous. So, but guys, thank you so much. I will see you